Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. This is Psychic Medium Raymond Guzman, and today, honey, I'm going to be doing a reading on Ghislaine Maxwell. If you're not sure like who she is, let me just adjust this camera here just a little bit. She is the woman that was basically in cohorts or cahoots with Epstein, Jeffrey Epstein, and she has been accused of being an accomplice of trafficking underage girls and heaven knows what other stuff, dark stuff that was involved with Jeffrey Epstein. And so I'm here to give you the tea, give you what I see about her. A lot of people are saying that she's guilty. Some people are saying that she's not guilty. I mean, we're gonna, I'm gonna ask other questions as well. I'm going to use this tarot deck today, which is the Bohemian Tarot, the Bohemian Gothic Tarot, and I just felt like it was appropriate. And I have my candle here. I've already saged, so you won't see that done here on camera, because I've already done that. I already said my prayers as well. So, we want to see what is the energy. Is she going to be committing suicide like, Jeffrey Epstein did? And I mean that in a sarcastic way. We all know, obviously, that he was murdered. He was silenced. But are they going to silence her? That's the question. I want to say that before I even get in the cards, because I'm using my gift here. Before I even do any of that, I do want to say there's a couple of things that Spirit gave me as downloads of information, meaning that what I kept hearing Spirit say was that she was protected and that she would come out of this in some way. So I don't know if they are definitely going to, take her out, but I feel like she's going to come out of this in some kind of way. I feel like there's people that are internal with within the investigation itself that could be afraid, if she does, they pressure her and she says things, it would take a lot of powerful people down. So obviously they can't do the thing they can do the suicide type of thing and stage it, but it would look too obvious to the common human eye, because like all of us are awakened, and we all know that she wouldn't do that. Like, I don't feel like she would do that. And it would be too obvious. So I feel like they're going to try to keep a lot of things. She has been already told how the thing, people have been paid off. So she already was expecting to be captured. She already knew that this was coming. She knew that someone from the inside is also involved in this ring. And they prepared her. So, but to make it look like the media, it's almost like to make it look like, well, we caught her. Justice is being served. Remember, half of what you see in the media is false. A lot of it is a narrative that they spin for mind control. Don't buy it. So, let's see what Spirit reveals here. What is going on in Ghislaine Maxwell's mind right now? The King of Pentacles. It's a man, a powerful man. This is a powerful man that has money. Someone that is at the top echelon of this ring. Someone that is definitely paid already, like I said, to make sure that she either doesn't say anything or they let her out. I don't see how she could possibly get out of this, because they're going to probe her and stuff. But like I said, I feel like there's people on the inside that have her back. Seven of Wands. That's the accusations. All the people looking at her, feeling kind of defensive. Again, all eyes on her. And it's been like that. That energy has been there for quite some time. It's not just now. King of Cups. Again, that's her. She misses Jeffrey. She misses her partner, her lover, because I do feel like they were lovers. I do feel like she's involved in a lot of nasty things that they did together in this operation. Four of Wands. Memories, almost like she is remembering the good times, but she's not, you know, she's no longer in a good period right now. But she longs for when, like, Jeffrey was alive. I know a lot of people still believe the theory that he is alive somewhere, but with a different identity. The Tower. Change is coming. Some big changes. She's going to feel uncomfortable. Uncomfortable. But we're going to get down and see a little bit more. The Moon. Again, when I see the Moon card, for me, it's like everything that's hidden in the night is coming out. But again, we only know like a certain version. If she says anything, it would be more about Epstein, not the other people. Six of Pentacles. So with the Six of Pentacles, there's definitely like this feeling like you need to get away, like you need to hide. Notice they're holding a baby. So again, they've done things. It's sick energy. Page of Swords. Doesn't feel good. It's like waiting. She's waiting for somebody to rescue her. But again, it's like she already has somebody that I see. Like I feel like there is someone already on the inside. That's what I keep hearing Spirit say. So again, this is what we're seeing as more to appease the people, appease the public eye. The news media is wanting people to be appeased. The Fool. For me is the Fool. A lot of deception. They're trying to fool people, even though I know that's not the meaning of the card for those of you that want to come for me in the comments. But that's how I interpret it. It's like this is all like an act. It's all because the Fool traditionally would mean like, you know, someone that is taking a chance and basically needing to go forward without even knowing what's coming. But I feel like this is all contrived. It's all something that she already would have known. The Empress, that's her. And notice how she has skeletons in her closet behind her. And the little child. So she's done shit. Like she's done bad stuff. Bad stuff. She's not innocent by any means. But yet she's going to paint that picture. Like she didn't know. She didn't know the magnitude, etc. The Lover's card. See? There was a lot of sexual energy that was going on during this whole thing. This would be her and Epstein having an affair. There was definitely an affair going on. There was definitely a love, but it was twisted love in some ways. Like what I feel, and I can't say too much for my own safety and not to get demonetized here on my channel, but I'll share more insights on my Patreon if you want to follow the Platinum Patreon group. That's where I share all the additional insights. I feel like she had Jeffrey's back. She knows that he was murdered, and she was threatened that if she spoke up a year ago, if she said anything or revealed anything, that she would be caught. But I mean that she would be basically annihilated. But they gave her like this place to stay, and so where she's been hiding and out of the the media, she's had help. The Eight of Pentacles, again, it just feels like there's a lot of childlike energy behind this. Money. Kids being sold. I mean, it's coming out. I mean, I can't make this up. The cards are showing it. Even though this is not the depiction of, these are just like different depictions. But the Wheel of Fortune, things are going to be moving forward in this case. There's going to be more people that are taken down. Or that end up being suicided or murdered, or have these accidents that they stage. The Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands. So a message. She's being used as as like sending a message. There's a message coming from her, from this case involving her now, where the sole attention and focus is on her. She's being used as an example, almost like the sacrificial lamb in some ways. Now, again, Spirit said, and I kept hearing that she's going to get out of this, so I don't know who's been paid, but there is a powerful man that I saw here first with the King of Pentacles that is in control. He runs the show. It's whoever's at the top echelon of this. And I feel like he's European. I feel like he's foreign. I don't feel like he's in the spotlights at all. I feel like he is someone that has billions of dollars and has yachts. The Page of Wands. The Page of Wands. So, new developments in this case. The Sun card came out. So again, this tells me that she has protection. This would normally mean that the divine or the higher power, like it, you know, everything's going to be okay regarding the situation here. But again, I feel like it's just cover up after cover up after cover up that's going to be coming out. Other key players, I keep hearing another 2 males that are going to be like mysteriously taken out. They're rich, high profile people. One may be by an accident and the other one may be by suicide. Like they are still with that suicide game. I'm going to use the Rider-Waite real quick because that's the ones that I use a lot more. And this is like my oldest deck and I've had it for years now. And I want to just see, I'm going to throw some cards randomly. Are they going to try to get rid of Ghislaine Maxwell? Are they going to silence Ghislaine Maxwell? That's what we want to know. That's what everybody wants to know. Is she going to be silenced like Epstein was silenced? Is she going to be silenced? So I'm just laying them like that so you can see it. Is she going to be silenced? She's going to be silenced. I don't think that means that she's going to be murdered or taken out, but there is definitely some silence. Like someone has her silence. Someone's paid for her silence. See? Look. 6 of Pentacles. And there's various people, because notice there's 2 people, and this one's deciding like who gets paid, who gets the money. Walking away from it, look. The 8 of Cups. I'm telling you, she's going to walk away from this. Somehow she's going to walk away, even if she would be serving, you know, if they convict her, it would be something like a double, like she wouldn't be there. Tower card. I had the Tower card again. Look. 10 of Swords. Someone has it out for her. Someone wants her out of the system because they want to take care of her. She knows too much. She's not happy. She's not able to rest. Look. Death card. This would typically mean a finality. They're after that. It's not the right time though. So they're going to let her go. In some way I feel like they're going to let her go. But somebody else has that for her. Whoever this rich man is. King of Cups next to the Death card. Again, a powerful, powerful person. And a powerful woman. Whoever this man is that I'm talking about, he's married. He has that energy. They're married. Decisions. A lot of decisions. Doesn't feel good. Strength. Others are quaking. Other people are seriously nervous that are involved in this whole ring. It includes celebrities. They're trying to stay away from the spotlight. They don't want to be caught. A lot of them are looking towards their partners. They're looking towards the future. They want harmony, but I don't feel like that's coming. I feel like this whole thing is about what she knows. And again, the Fool. They're trying to fool people. 8 of Wands. The King of Wands. A lot of people in power. A lot of power players here. This is really big. Really, really big. A big, big ring. Wheel of Fortune. Again, I thought I had gotten the Wheel of Fortune before. They're wanting to take the scandal. This scandal's not going to last like Epstein. They're going to move forward. They're going to try to accelerate it and create another scandal. The people at play. All these people that is the deep state. The Knight of Pentacles. Again, messages. People being paid to not say the truth. Six of Wands. Temperance. Patience. People are needing to be patient. It's all about the timing. She's very impatient, but people are telling her to be patient with the promise that she'll have this, but she's not going to have happiness. Her destiny is already set. It's set. It's done. Like, they already have a number for her. Resting. To me, this would represent like resting, but for me, this represents something else. And you can do the math of what that means. Like, it looks like someone in a cemetery, a mausoleum. The Moon, again, things that are hidden. Battles up ahead, people fighting one another. This is a group of powerful people that are fighting one another, that are involved in this whole ring. They're fighting with one another. They're constantly having meetings. There's group chats. There's things of that nature. I see visions of this. Two of Wands. Travel. King of Wands. I mean, the two of Wands, and then the Knight of Wands. A lot of Wand energy. Page of Wands. Communication. Like I said, trips. People, they get a lot of dirt. There's a lot of money that's hidden overseas in foreign bank accounts that Epstein had. Ace of Cups. People, whoever's at the forefront of this, they feel very, what's the word I'm looking for? Very content with the outcome. Like, they are not really that worried. They're not as worried as the other people that are in the lower levels of this. Let me pull some more cards here from the Raven Wand Oracle. I know I'm introducing a lot of decks to you guys, probably some that y'all haven't seen. So, just gonna see what messages like come up from this. And I can hear voices telling her, male voices, don't say a word. Don't say anything. Like, she's been told, she's been instructed. So no matter how much they drill her, you know, they interrogate her and stuff, she's not going to speak. The Gift. Again, I feel like there's money that's been involved, gifts that have been given. Time's Arrow. Time's Arrow. A lot of witchy energy. These people have high-level witches involved in this. It's all satanic, all dark. The power of words. See? They're trying to fool people. They're not going to say the truth. The media is never going to say the truth. They're not going to say the truth about this case. Stepping away. She's going to get away with this. She's going to get away however that means, whatever that means. Like, she is going to be stepping away from this. but temporarily. Like I said, her fate has been sealed by whoever this man is that is very powerful. Commitments. She's already has commitments, like she's already made deals, people. Song of the Sea. Something about the ocean. I feel like these people that are operating in all of this, either they've dumped bodies in the ocean, in the Mediterranean, or somewhere in Europe on the ocean, maybe even the Pacific or Atlantic. But there's something about underwater, like under the water, that they may have like secret places where they hide stuff. Commemorating somebody's memory. To me, this represents like an homage to somebody, an homage to somebody that's passed. Standing tall. Whoever that this other powerful female is that is involved in this, she feels like very proud of who she is, her demeanor. She doesn't want to feel judged. There's another female as well. Wild at heart. So this thing goes very, very deep with Ghislaine. There's a lot of cover-ups, documents, money overseas, things under the water that I keep seeing. Truth being convoluted, covered up, people in power that are these men that are in power that have her silenced, her fate being sealed, maybe getting out of it, and then later on, after, you know, they will take care of it, where to make sure that she disappears completely. I don't feel that I could be wrong that they're going to try to stage it where she commits suicide. I don't feel like they're going to do that this time, but I could be wrong. Again, keep in mind, I feel like, again, there's other people, but she's already had a year. Don't you find that kind of odd that the FBI would be on her case and they wouldn't have known her whereabouts for a year? Doesn't that sound like just, I'm not, throwing shade, but doesn't that sound weird? That it was like a year, she's had a year since Jeffrey was caught and everything, and she went into hiding and no one found her until now? Like a year's worth of planning? Prove yourself. Spread your wings. So again, they're using her as an example. That's what I can tell you. And I'm going to share other insights on my Patreon. But the whole thing that, again, behind this is that, yeah, they caught her. But don't get too excited, because the people involved in prosecuting and stuff, again, I feel like she has people in that system already bought. This was something that was so planned. It had to be brought into the media at this time as another diversion or distraction. But people actually know things. It was just a diversion. So people know things about this whole case, and they're already aware of what's going to be leaked out into the media, what's going to be said. She's not innocent. She did play a big role in this, and I feel like if she says that she's not, she's basically lying under oath or whatever. But there's going to be other people, key players that we're going to see. You're going to see certain celebs, like they apparently were, they fell off the roof, or they committed suicide, or they had this accident, like we're going to see. But again, remember that those people that you see were probably involved in a lot of this when you hear the news over the next couple of weeks. There's something also about the number 13. I don't know what the number 13 has. And then also August. So I don't know if it's August 13th, or they're talking about the number 13 in general as it being a direction, a number to a place, or I don't know. I get information in from Spirit and I hear it, but I hear the number 13. Could be 13 weeks. I don't know, but I get 13 in the month of August specifically, and I feel like, again, so many cover-ups, and she's been told that to be quiet, and if she says anything, then they're going to basically take action, and she wouldn't like it, because what they would do is basically torture her, is what I get. It's very sadistic. These people have this mentality that is very demonic. It's very very primitive. It's almost like they're barbaric. It's very barbaric and torturous. So they would make sure that if she spoke and said anything and she got into the legal system, that they would have key people in the prison system that would make her life a living hell, a nightmare. And basically she would eventually, you know, just like have an accident or something like that. But I feel honestly what's going to happen is that she's going to get away with this. Just like when I said Jeffrey would get away with it in that reading, I didn't know what it meant. I didn't say it like that. I said it a different way that Spirit presented it to me. There was like 2 different outcomes. And again, I feel like there's 2 different outcomes for her too. One would be to get out of this completely, like because there's not sufficient evidence, and then later on somebody else takes care of her. Or it would be a scenario where she does get into the system, but it's not really her serving. It would be like a double, and she would be getting out, but again, they would take care of her. Her what Spirit is saying is her fate is sealed, and basically there's a lot of key people that already have hushed her, silenced her. There's also something about the house on the hill. I know that sounds like a movie, right? They're talking about a house on the hill. So I don't know if this is like a reference to the Hamptons or the Hollywood, like California area, the hills, or what the connection is. But there's something about the house on the hill. And it is gated. I see a vision of it being gated. And there is water around that property. And things have been buried. They've buried important documents on a property. It's been buried. That's what I keep hearing. So no one would ever find it. So it's interesting. That's the tea that I get, guys. I know that you probably wish that I would have done more, but that's all I get for right now. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. You know, leave some comments about what you think in the comment section below. And always, like I said, always DM me, send me an email, a message, if you get any developments about validations from this reading today. If there's anything that is validated, okay? I love you so much, and don't forget that all of my readings are on sale. All of my merch is on sale until July 4th. Use promo code PLATINUM, that's lowercase, the word platinum, lowercase, for 30% off upon checkout. And also don't forget to join my Patreon to get additional insights on this case. But the Patreon, Platinum Patreon, okay? Blessings and love and light. Take care, guys. I love you so much. Bye.